Oh, Smegheads bringing you a Black 2 White 2 battle. I know I have not brought one of these out in quite a goddamn while, but this is actually one of my last few Wi-Fi battles I've actually got in the bank, and I've kind of been wanting to save them, and I've also been wanting to try out other projects, you know, like my Leaf Green project, as well as a new League of Legends related thing that has actually been a bitch to narrate, but I thought, you know what, I just need to get something out, and what better to bring out one of the good things, which is a Pokemon battle. It's an OU battle that gets a chap by the name of Super Knight, and as you can see by my team preview thing, what's it called at the start, I am using a Sandstorm team. Yes, I know I don't really do OU that often, although my last couple of battles have said otherwise, but they were battles that I had ages ago, and I thought, you know, I'm going to outplay them last. So, he's starting off with Fortress. He's got a little bit of a Sandstorm team, inverted commas, going down as well, because he's got like a Tyranitar, and he probably knew I was going to start off with a Powder, so that's why he went for the Fortress anyway, just to set up his Toxic Spikes. So that was a pretty good initial play on his part, while I just went for my own Stealth Rocks, and got like Toxic Spike on my field. And we all know that I hate Toxic motherfucking Spikes. So anyway, I'm going to roar the Fortress out, because I don't want him to do any more stupid Spikesing or Stealth Rocking nonsense, and I actually roar him out. I forgot who I rolled him out into because I was too busy not paying attention, and I really should pay attention when I do these things. But anyway, here's a Gyarados, and I'm going to roar him out into the Jirachi after taking some damage from the Waterfall. Now my respective physical and special defensive walls are both susceptible to Toxic, so I wanted to keep Hippowdon in as long as possible before I switch him out, but then I thought the Jirachi I can't do anything to, well, I can do something, I could Earthquake it, but what if he goes for some nasty shenanigans like Surf or something? I don't know if they can learn Surf. That's a good point. Do they? No, I'm fairly certain they don't learn Surf. But maybe Ice Beam. I don't even know. I can't remember what Jirachi learns about Iron Head, of course. But anyway, I'm going to go into Reuniclus, who, as you all know, has the Magic Guard, and you'll be able to soak up the poison as if it's like jelly to infuse into his system. Now, I'm going to go for the Psychic. I don't know what. I thought Focus Blast was so obvious, and I thought that he'll either bring in Dragonite or Gyarados, but it turns out he actually goes into the Tyranitar, predicting me to go for the Psychic, probably predicting that. Now, he makes a bit of a ballsy play, as you saw. He stayed in. He was probably predicting me to go for the Psychic, predicting him to predict me to go for the Focus Blast, so he stayed in, went for the Pursuit, probably predicted me to switch out, predicted him to do some nonsense. So I was like, what? That was ballsy, but then I kill him off with a Focus Blast anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So he's going to bring in the Dragonite now, and he's going to go for the Roost, probably to get back his multi-scale, but it doesn't really matter. Well, it actually does matter if I was going for the attack. I think I actually do go for the attack. Oh, yes, I do go for the Psychic, so his multi-scale is in effect. So I don't know why I'm talking bollocks. Obviously, Sandstorm kind of negates the multi-scale, but if he's got multi-scale, like if he gets max health before the Sandstorm attacks, then multi-scale is active. Jesus Christ, I have not narrated one of these in ages, which has made my brain fizzle into a fizzly nonsense doom thing, and I'm going to go for another Psychic. Oh god, something's stuck in my throat. Oh, ah! That was horrible. Sorry about that. I don't know why. Oh, that was disgusting. It was a bit of phlegm. Sorry about that. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, you bet you guys are like, oh, maybe go for whatever how I unbottled my Coke and didn't even take a sip out of it. But anyway. He's going to Dragon Tail me out into my special defensive wall, Cradilly, and I was like, no, I don't want to be Dragon Tailed out into Cradilly. I want to, like, just not bring out Cradilly because of the Toxic Spikes, but no, he's just going to go Roost, but that's going to allow me to go for the Toxic. And Giga Drain's the only thing that I can actually use to harm this thing, because Giga Drain's my only attacking move, and I think, nah, I don't want to do that. I'm going to switch out, I'm going to go into my Hippowdon, my physical defensive wall, thinking, right, I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to go for aromatherapy, then I could just draw him out. But no, I'm just going to get poisoned, and he's going to Dragon Tail me. I was like, don't get into Cradilly. What does he do? He goes into Cradilly, and I was like, no, really? I can't do anything on you with Cradilly. You're already Toxic. I'm fairly certain you don't have Heal Bell, not aromatherapy. really out of practice with these. But anyway, he's going to switch out. He's going to go into his Gyarados now. And I was like, right, good. I can actually harm this thing with Giga Drain because it's neutral to grass because it's part flying, part water. Water is weak to grass and flying is resistant to grass. So it's neutral. And Giga Drain is actually doing a fair, decent amount of damage. Now, I know I am safe from the waterfall because I do have the Storm Drain. And I think he's going to forget about that and go straight for it. No, he goes to the Dragonite, but at some point in the next couple of turns, he does forget that Grey did he carry the Storm Drain and he's going to go for the Waterfall, giving me the special attack boost, which is pretty cool. I've still got something stuck in my throat. That's really odd. Ah! But oh well, I feel like I'm doing okay this narration, apart from these sticky things and throatiness. Bah! Anyway, he's going to put off the rest, and I was like, Jesus! Well, I don't know what my initial reaction was, because this was quite a while ago, but I'm fairly certain it would have been like the same lines. Jesus! He also has the Chesto Berry, and I was like, what? Okay. Resto Chesto Gyarados, not seen that in, well, never. So, gonna go for Giga Drains. I'm just literally just trying to whittle him down, and I know he has the rest, and I know he has the Dragon Dance, so I was thinking, right, so Dragon Dance, rest, Waterfall, which is going to go for now, giving me the Storm Drain bonus, as I mentioned earlier, and I was thinking, right, what is his final move? Is it going to be Earthquake or Stone Edge? But obviously it could be Bounce or Ice Fang. Now, if he hasn't gone for the Ice Fang yet, because I'm weak to grass, I'm grass and I'm weak to ice, then I'm thinking, he hasn't got the Ice Fang. Turns out he actually has the Stone Edge, and I was like, booyah! Because that means that my Empoleon, who's Water Steel, is going to resist both of his moves. Don't care if Cradily lies. He did some excellent scouting work. I need a drink again. And I'm really overtired as well. Probably that's why I've got a certain energy. That's like, yes, energy! When I've not actually slept for like, what, 30, 50 hours? I don't even know. But anyway, I'm going to bring out Mr. Flibbles. It's actually Mr. Flibble, but I thought, no, let's call him Mr. Flibbles. And I'm actually going to go for the Hydro Pump right here, thinking, you know what? If he switches out, he switches out. I know he won't, but I'm just going to lock myself into Hydro Pump, so that if he brings out something that is like, I don't know, like Jirachi or something, I could still do a very good amount of damage to the what's it called? The Jirachi. But anyway, he's going to bring out the Arcanine. I don't want to take a Wild Charge, but I don't want to take a Close Combat. And I don't know which one he's going to go for, so I'm just going to switch into my Physical Defensive Wall anyway. And he's actually going to take the Wild Charge because he went for the Wild Charge instead of the Close Combat. I'm fairly certain I would have taken a Close Combat anyway because Hippowdon is a defensive monster. Now, judging by the lack of Life Orb / judging by the lack of leftovers, I'm thinking, right, this is not a bulky Arcanine. And I'm literally just going to roar him back into the Arcanine, which I quite liked. I thought this was pretty funny. I was like, right, my turn, because you roared me into Cradily, which allows me to roar you into Arcanine, which is not probably not the best matchup, and I don't know why I'm talking like an absolute idiot, but oh well. Anyway, he's going to go for the Flare Blitz now. I think he's going to kill me also for thank you to a crit. I'm not really too sure if that mattered, because I'm probably going to die to the poison anyway, and seeing how he's got no Life Orb, I'm thinking, he might just have the choice band. So, thinking he might have the choice band, I'm going to sweat. They're sending Rhyperior, thinking, right, if he is choice banded, I can easily take a Flare Blitz, set up a free Rock Polish. Well, not really free, but if he's going to switch out, that definitely gives me a free Rock Polish. And now, Rhyperior is going to do some damage, because I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge. I am Life Orb with Max Attack, well, Max Attack Jolly, and we all know that Rhyperior has, even with the Jolly nature, quite fucking high attack. So I'm just going to obliterate that Dragonite. I don't care if you're a defensive Dragonite, offensive Dragonite, or a bastard Dragonite, you're going to go, words, bastard. Anyway, he's going to set up a Fortress, and I'm thinking, right, I know I can't one-hit KO this unless I get really lucky with a crit, but I don't run a risk Stone Edge missing, so I just go for the safe Sonic Earthquake. Don't quite take him out. He's going to go for the Rapid Spin. I don't really know if I mind. I know that means that he can bring in the Arcanine no bother now because it was really low, but I was thinking, right, it doesn't really matter. I think I forgot about Arcanine anyway, so I was like, right, okay, so Arcanine's alive, Jirachi's alive, Fortress is down, right, let's do this. Rapid Spins away my rocks. I was like, oh, of course, now his Arcanine's okay. But whatever, I know that the Jirachi has Protect, But I thought, you know what, I don't want to play any stupid moves. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, do some damage. And he's actually not going to go for Protect. He probably thought that he could take it, but I actually got a crit, which is very lucky for me. And that is actually going to cause me to win the game, because he's going to send out the Arcana, who is very low. And I know that it might be choice banded, or at least lock itself into a move. So I'm going to bring in Empoleon, just to see what it locks itself into. He's actually going to lock himself into the close combat, which is great, because Leavarni and Rhyperior, Unicolus can easily take a close combat. I'm going to be able to kill him off with the Gilbert. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe. Sorry I've not really brought any of these out, but I've not really had the opportunity to actually have a battle. However, this weekend I will be back at home, so I'll be able to access WEP networks. So, maybe I'll get a couple of battles out, and that'll be all fun and dandy. So, I'll keep you posted. Hopefully you will enjoy the little thing, League of Legends thing that I'll be bringing out, which has been quite a bitch to narrate. But hopefully you will enjoy that anyway, once I finally get that uploaded. Hopefully before it actually properly happens, but whatever. Thank you all for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Sorry about if the narration was a bit off. I know there was some jitters in there. That probably wasn't the most nicest thing to hear, but it's a really tickly cough. It is very annoying. I had a chest infection for ages, and it's not really came back, but it's just like, alright, I'm just gonna just say, alright mate, how are you? Are you alright? Are you sure you can live without me? Yes, I'm fucking well sure I can live without you. Chest infection. It's like, alright, see ya. I'm off. Okay, and on that note, I'm going off too, because I've left the video for too long, as per usual. But anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed. Sorry I've not really brought any of these battle things out. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I keep on saying hope you all enjoy, and goodbye, and